Hello Nigerians, my name is Mazekene and welcome to another episode of Mazekene TV. On today we'll be talking about the Sars protest. For non-Nigerians or those who are not familiar with what is going on, Sars is a division of the police, the Nigerian police, that was created sometime in 1992 in order to curb kidnapping, armed robbery, serious cases like that. Just like you have SWAT in the United States, if you live in the States, SWAT will never pull you over. You will never see SWAT on the street until there is a serious case, shooting or things like armed robbery. Then they swing into action. This is what the SARS in Nigeria is supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be in the background till when the situation is tough, then they come out. But no, they are standing on the streets, harassing the everyday Nigerians. And that is why Nigerians are standing up to say, no, we are tired and we are sick of these people. They were created to save the people and not kill the people. And in case the government does not understand the power of the protest going on, I don't know whoever is advising this government, but they really need to do their job, because the power of protest cannot, especially by the youth. Let's take the case of Arab Springs, for example. Arab Springs started in December 2010 with, of course, it started in Tunisia with Mohamed Bouazizi, a young guy that after school, no job, which is the story of many Nigerian youths in Nigeria. So he was trying to hustle and sell stuff and try to take care of his family. And guess what? Police brutality. They kept extorting from him, which is also the case of what SARS and the police brutality going on in Nigeria. Bouazizi couldn't take it any longer. He went to one of the municipal buildings and burnt himself alive in protest. And this, brought out the youths of Tunisia, and they started to protest. And from protest, he went into a revolution. And a man who has ruled that country with iron fist for over 20 years, Ben Ali, ran off. And Tunisia was able to institute a democratic government. It didn't stop in Tunisia. The people of Egypt, the youths of Egypt, saw what was going on and started protesting against the bad governance still in Nigeria going on in Egypt. And the man who has also ruled them with iron fist for decades, Mubarak, had to flee. Oh, it didn't stop in Egypt. It also went on to Libya. And Libya turned out to a full-blown civil war. And also a man who has ruled Libya with an iron fist for over 4 decades, 40 years. We all know him, Gaddafi. His own case, he wasn't so lucky to flee. His dead body was dragged on the streets. Oh, he didn't stop there. He went on to Yemen. And Abdullah Saleh, who also ruled Yemen with iron fist, had to, share power. So the Arab Spring started from a man that was brutalized by the police, and he protested. So Nigeria should not underestimate what is going on, because this is automatically or already blossoming into a revolution. And oh, how glad I am. How glad. This is all I've prayed for. A day we wake up and say enough is enough. This is the same Nigeria that politicians, all they think about is how to loot money. This is the same Nigeria that we wake up and they tell us a snake has swallowed money, and we sweep it under the rug and move. We wake up, they tell us a monkey has swallowed money, and we move. We wake up, someone will loot money, and on the point of trying to explain what happened to this money, they will faint in the lockout or faint sickness or jump out of a moving truck, just acting, taking our intelligence for granted. But I'm so happy that the youth have stood up and said enough is enough. And victory is definitely certain. So, what are the Nigerian youths that are protesting for End Sars? What do they really want? We want change. We want change. The SARS should be scrapped. Don't change their name from SARS to SWAT, because that's almost like an insult to our intelligence. In 5 years, SARS has been banned 5 times. So who are you trying to deceive? And we all saw the video where they were trying to, make the case of what the protesters want to the president, and he was laughing. This is to show you the extent how this administration takes these protests serious, but it go shock them. It go shock them. This is no longer protest as usual. This is turning into a full-blown revolution. And before they know what is happening, they would give more than they bargained to give. The youths have only asked to end SARS. What stops the president from coming out? I've heard your cries. The IGP is sacked. Because obviously, he's not doing his job. If he's doing his job, this won't be happening. The IGP is sacked. A full-blown reform is come effective now. The police salary is increased. Effective now, all police kids can go to government schools free. Effective now, all police kids can go to federal universities on a subsidized rate. Effective now, all police men can take their family to a federal hospital on a subsidized rate. And all police names, or all the policemen that has in one way or the other been accused or found guilty to have killed or been involved in any brutality will be severely dealt with. Immediately, it will calm people down. But no, they won't do it. And that is why they would give more than they bargained to give. They will not just end SARS, because this thing is no longer about SARS. We don't have light. That's a full-blown protest on its own. Our roads are bad. That's a full-blown protest on its own. How much are senators being paid? Governors? That's a full-blown protest on its own. So if they think we don't have things to protest for, or if they think this is not serious, there are more serious issues. But of course, just like the proverbial Pharaoh in the Bible, God will block their heart. And this is how the real change will come to Nigeria. Because they would not solve this simple problem of SARS, impecable problem, SARS. Come out and make changes and make reforms and everything will solve. They will not do it. And this is how God will block their heart and liberate Nigerians from the shackles of corruption. My name is Mazi Kene. Thank you.